Hello dear friends. Today we are with you with an important and attractive topic called self-confidence. Self-confidence is one of the most effective factors in the success and happiness of people. People who have confidence in themselves can confidently respond to life's challenges and opportunities and take advantage of them. But people with low self-confidence may neglect their abilities and talents and refuse to grow and develop. So how is self-confidence defined and how can it be strengthened? Self-confidence means believing in yourself and being aware of your strength and ability. Self-confidence is an inner belief that is formed from experiences, learning and positive feedback. Confidence can be different in different situations. For example, you may have high self-confidence in a certain field, such as sports or art, but have low self-confidence in another field, such as social communication or education. So, self-confidence is not a fixed and uniform concept, but a dynamic and changing concept that can be increased with practice and effort. In the following, we will introduce you 10 words of elders and famous people of the world about self-confidence and explain them. If you don't have confidence, you will lose the race of life twice. Confidence comes from discipline and training. This quote from Napoleon Bonaparte, the French ruler and one of the greatest leaders in history, shows that self-confidence is an important factor in victory and power. People who have confidence in themselves can fight and compete with self-confidence and make sure of their progress. But people who lack self-confidence may consider themselves a failure before they even start and give up. Confidence is a learnable skill that can be acquired with discipline and training. A girl's power comes from self-love and having confidence and inner strength, so even if you don't dress up, you feel beautiful. This quote from Colombian actress and model Sofia Vergara says that true beauty comes from within. Girls who love themselves and are aware of their abilities and characteristics can manage their lives and achieve their desires with self-confidence and inner strength. But girls who are not satisfied with themselves and only pay attention to their appearance may neglect their true value and never enjoy their life. Confidence is not about going in and putting your face up and saying that no one is better than you. Rather, it is the self-confidence to enter the crowd and that there is no need to compare oneself with others. This quote from Robin Sharma, a Canadian author and consultant, states that self-confidence is a state of mind that saves us from exile and loneliness. People who trust themselves can be present in different groups and enjoy social communication with self-confidence and respect for themselves and others. But people who do not have self-confidence may compare themselves with others and reduce themselves and avoid groups. Confidence has two meanings. First, it means that you can ask yourself to do things that you know you can do. Second, it means that you can ask yourself to do things that you don't know you can do. This quote from Stella Adler, an American actress and acting teacher, states that self-confidence is an important factor in learning and growing. People who have confidence in themselves can confidently and courageously do things they have never done before or are afraid to do. These tasks can lead to discovering new talents and abilities and increasing self-confidence. But people who do not have self-confidence may have less demands on themselves and avoid new learning and be deprived of their growth. Confidence is one of the most important things you can have in your life. If you don't have confidence, you won't do anything. This quote from Will Smith, an American actor and singer, states that self-confidence is a prerequisite for action. Self-confident people can do things they like or need with self-confidence and motivation. These actions can lead to success and happiness. But people who do not have self-confidence may be left behind from the things they should or can do and are not satisfied with their lives due to lack of motivation and self-confidence. Self-confidence means that you can admit to yourself that you are not perfect and ask yourself to be better. Self-confidence means that you can admit to others that they are not perfect and ask others to be better. These words of Mahatma Gandhi, the national and spiritual leader of India, state that self-confidence is an important factor in acceptance and progress. People who trust themselves can accept their own and others' shortcomings with self-confidence and self-acceptance and ask themselves and others to be better. This acceptance and progress can lead to development and transformation. But people who do not have self-confidence may suffer from their own and others' imperfection. This suffering and perfectionism can lead to stagnation and repression. The seventh saying is from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, a German poet, writer, painter, researcher, anthropologist, philosopher and politician who says, "Trust in yourself, then you will find the way of life." This sentence shows that self-confidence means knowing ourselves and who we are and what we want. People who have self-confidence can know themselves and choose their life path according to their talents, interests, and values and move towards it. But people who don't have self-confidence may not know themselves and choose their life path and move towards it according to the opinions and expectations of others. So if we want to have self-confidence, we must know ourselves, love and respect ourselves. The eighth quote is from the American writer and humorist Mark Twain who says, "Self-confidence means that I know myself and know what I can do and what I can't do." This sentence shows that self-confidence means a balance between our own strengths and weaknesses and knowing what we know and what we don't know. People who have self-confidence can identify their strengths and weaknesses and, according to them, choose tasks in which they will be successful. But people who don't have self-confidence may not know their strengths and weaknesses and, considering them, choose tasks in which they fail. So, if we want to have self-confidence, we must know our strengths and weaknesses and be in harmony with them. Confidence is the most beautiful ornament a woman can wear. This sentence was from Coco Chanel, a French fashion designer, businessman and cultural icon who is known as one of the greatest and most influential fashion designers in history. He says that to be beautiful and attractive, you have to trust and be proud of yourself. She believes that self-confidence is an ornament that nothing can replace and can make women look beautiful and strong. He considers himself an example of this and says that he has always trusted himself and used this trust to create his unique and lasting works. American writer Napoleon Hill, who was one of the pioneers of the modern style of personal success literature, said, "Confidence comes from the dangers we have sought and survived. No one is so stupid as to be unfit for any kind of work." This sentence shows that self-confidence requires experience and effort. We cannot acquire self-confidence just by reading books or listening to speeches. We have to put ourselves in challenging situations and overcome them. This makes us understand what we are capable of and what we can do. Also, this sentence reminds us that everyone has a talent or a skill that they can excel at. We should not compare ourselves with others. Thank you for being with us until the end of this video. God bless you until the next video.